Today we're taking a look at the Chicago Sky vs Dallas Wings match, which is happening on Wednesday, June 30th, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 9 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. The Chicago Sky faced the Connecticut Sun and took a loss by a score of 74-58 in their last game. Chicago wrapped up the game having earned a 33.3% field goal percentage, 23 out of 69, and knocked down 5 of their 24 three-point shots. At the charity stripe, the Sky converted 7 of their 7 tries for a percentage of 100.0%. When it comes to rebounding, they earned 34 with 14 of them being offensive. They also recorded 13 dimes for this contest while forcing 18 turnovers and getting 5 steals. In reference to defense, Chicago allowed the other team to shoot 42.2% from the floor on 27 of 64 shooting. Connecticut earned 13 assists and had 9 steals for the contest. In addition, Connecticut snagged 38 rebounds, 13 offensive, 25 defensive, and added 3 blocks. Connecticut ended up going 73.7% from the charity stripe by knocking down 14 of their 19 attempts. They also converted 6 of their 14 shots from beyond the perimeter. The Sky are coming to this game after losing on Sunday. The loss was a very disappointing offensive showing against Connecticut, with the final score sitting at 74-58. With the loss, Chicago ended up dropping to a 9-8 record on the year, which is not that impressive at all with the consideration of how the Sky have played on the year. Kahlia Copper is the leading scorer for the Sky with 13.9 points per game on 41.6% shooting. The passing leader is Courtney Vandersloot, who has ended up getting 8.5 assists per game. Ruthie Hebert has managed to get a total of 6.1 boards per game. Kahlia Copper is one player who was a factor in this game. She ended up walking away with 11 points on 4 of 11 shooting. She was on the court for 42 minutes and also totaled 4 rebounds. Copper finished shooting 36.4% from the field, also recorded 1 assist. Another player that was a major factor in the matchup for the Sky was Courtney Vandersloot. She pulled down 3 rebounds in her 42 minutes played on the night. She went 37.5% from the field for the game by shooting 3 of 8, 7 points. When this game wrapped up, Vandersloot earned 7 assists. Chicago will play this game with a record of 9-8 for the campaign. They average 80.9 pints per game, 7th in the league, on 41.8% from the field. The Sky are connecting on 33.5% on shots from beyond the arc, 113 of 337, and 87.5% from the charity stripe. As a team, Chicago is pulling in 36.6 rebounds per game and has accounted for 343 assists this season, which ranks second in the WNBA in terms of passing the ball. They are losing possession via turnover 15.3 times per contest, and as a team they are committing 20.1 personal fouls on a nightly basis. When they are on defense, the Sky are able to force 17.0 turnovers on a nightly basis while drawing 19.3 fouls. They relinquish 32.7% from three-point land, while they are second in the WNBA in opponents' points per game, 77.5. The Sky defense is giving up a field goal percentage of 41.7%, 289 of 328, and they surrender 35.2 rebounds per game as a group. They are 5th in the league in giving up assists with 283 surrendered on the season. Dallas, for their part, are coming to the game after getting a nice win over Washington in their last game. The win over the Mystics ended up having a final score of 85-74. With the win, the Dallas Wings team moved to an 8-8 record on the year overall. Chicago is coming in after having a very poor showing offensive in the last game. Now, the Sky will be facing a Wings team that has not been able to play that great offensively, but will be able to pull out the win here as the Dallas defense has been impressive overall on the year. Barack Ogunboyle has managed to lead the Wings in the scoring with 20.2 points per game on 39% shooting. She also leads the Wings in the passing with 3.5 assists per game. Kayla Thornton has managed to pull down a total of 6 boards per game. In their last game, the Dallas Wings took home the win by a final score of 85-74 when they played the Washington Mystics. The Wings snagged 30 defensive rebounds and 10 offensive boards, totaling 40 in this game. They coughed it up 8 times, while getting 9 steals for this contest. The Mystics committed 11 fouls for the matchup, which took the Wings to the charity stripe for a total of 9 shots. They were able to make 9 of the free throw attempts for a rate of 100.0%. When it comes to shooting from three-point land, Dallas converted 10 of 29 attempts, 34.5%. When the final whistle blew, the Wings ended up going 33 for 78 from the floor, which had them shooting 42.3%. The Wings allowed the Mystics to bury 30 of 72 attempts from the field, which gave them a percentage of 41.7% for the contest. They wrapped up this game 29.0% from downtown by shooting 9 out of 31 and ended up shooting 5 out of 7 at the free throw line, 71.4%. Concerning rebounding, Dallas permitted Washington to get 32 in total, 5 offensive. My first betting advice is to pick Dallas Wings -3. Barack Ogunboyle was important for the Wings in this contest. She converted 10 out of 20 for the matchup for a field goal percentage of 50.0% and had 3 rebounds. Ogunboyle had 30 points in her 27 minutes of playing time and tallied 2 assists in this matchup. Someone else that ended being a contributor for Dallas was Sato Sabally. She finished this one with 5 dimes in 51 minutes on the court, and she knocked down 5 of 11 from the floor. Sabally finished going 45.5% from the field in addition to totaling 12 points and 8 total rebounds. The Dallas Wings come into this game with an 8-8 record overall, and they sit in 3rd place in the Western Conference. Coming into this game, the Dallas Wings have won 2 games in a row, including the last game against the Washington Mystics. The offense scored 86 points in the last game, and that was the difference. The Dallas Wings come into this game averaging 84.6 points per game, while their defense is giving up 80.9 points per game. Barack Ogunboyle has been the best player for the Dallas Wings, averaging 20.3 points while shooting 39.8% from the field. 4 different players have scored at least 10 points per game. On the other side of this matchup is the Chicago Sky, who sits with a 9-8 record overall, which puts them in 2nd place in the Eastern Conference. Even though the Chicago Sky have played decently, they struggled in the last game, scoring only 58 points, and that led to the victory. On the season, Chicago is averaging 80.9 points per game, while their defense is giving up 77.5 points per game. Kalia Copper has been the best player for Chicago Sky, averaging 13.9 points while shooting 42.4% from the field and 28.9% from behind the 3-point line. Candace Parker has also been strong, averaging 12.2 points while shooting 42.2% from the field. Dallas has a win-loss mark of 8-8 so far this season. In terms of offensive execution, the Wings are shooting 42.2% from the field, which ranks 8th in the league. Dallas has totaled 1,353 points this year, 84.6 per contest. and they snagged 37.9 rebounds per game. Their rate of assisting teammates is at 17.6 times per contest, 10th in the league, and they cough up possession 12.5 times per game. The Wings are responsible for committing 20.8 personal fouls per game while shooting 84.2% from the free throw line. The Wings are ranked 6th in the league in points allowed per game with 80.9. The Dallas defense concedes 30.6% on three-point shots, 114 of 372, and opponents are connecting on 78.8% of their shots from the free throw line. They concede 18.9 dimes and 34.6 boards per contest, which has them ranked 5th and 4th in basketball. They are able to force 12.7 twos per game and have let teams shoot 42.5% from the field, 7th in the league. My second betting for that game is to pick under. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.